It is the 14th of 1st, 2014. This is your Radioactive Reality. Let's get started on ENA News. Fukushima confirms nightmarish potential of nuclear power. Public living with threat of worst-case scenarios on a daily basis. Quote, super catastrophe looms at the plant. Just another day of Fukushima. Just another day. Sickened Fukushima Worker, quote, Tepco is God. We are slaves. Employees beaten, threatened with death for speaking out. Gotta remember the government's running these homeless shelters, sending the Yakuza, good, nice, nuclear workers to work the cleanup mess at Fukushima, only to be overcharged for their dormitories and food, forced to eat radiated local food. The insanity continues. This is what we face every day. California schools announce Fukushima testing. Imperative we monitor for any Fukushima contamination, quote, that will be arriving this year. Already here, kids. It's already here. In the ocean, LA Times claims levels are declining, fails to inform readers of radioactive plume crossing the Pacific. Don't worry, folks. It's no worse than eating a banana. Or so they say. TV, Fukushima is the most important issue going on in the world. Everyone should stop what they are doing and work together. Amen. Newspaper editor, government afraid to look into Fukushima as it could lead to destruction of fishing industry on the West Coast. We all know what it boils down to, don't we? We all know what it boils down to. The cleanup, the conspiracies, the bullshit. Pay me my money. Constant influx of U.S. sailors coming forward with problems after service off of Fukushima. Arnie Gunderson. Health effects of Reagan crew are real. It's not just the Reagan crew. They had several support ships right alongside them the whole way. These brave men and women were exposed to high levels of radiation. It's a shame they were chewed up and spit out. Japan TV, state of Fukushima melted fuel unknown. 1,040 days later. They still don't know exactly what's going on inside. And that's the lawyers talking. Looking for future liability cases. Because unless they know exactly what's going on, they're not going to tell you or me anything. Increased radioactive leaks at plant are traveling underground into sea, as I have reported many, many times. Navy officer now confined to wheelchair after Fukushima radiation exposure. Doctors can't explain puzzling ailments. Leg muscles just gave up. Wife is in shock. Quote, we don't know how much time we have left together. Unquote. Enjoy while you can, ma'am. Enjoy while you can. You better be. I am. Radiation expert. Fukushima plant out of control. Nuclear fuel is now in the ground. No way they can get to it. We'll just wash uranium out to sea, as I've been going on and on and on about. Pollution of Pacific Ocean to continue, more or less, forever. We're just getting started. And if you live on the west coast of the United States or Canada, Mexico, all the way down into South America, Australia, and Asia, be advised, it only accumulates. One banana at a time, baby. One banana at a time. Arnie Gunderson, U.S. government buying 14 million potassium iodine pills used during nuclear disasters. Quote, I don't know why they placed this big of an order right now. It just happened. The iodine only works in the first few days, okay? So are they planning on something else to happen here relatively soon? Do they spend that much money on pills they're just going to throw away in a year or two? I don't know. Official Tepco has failed at Fukushima. No progress made. Tepco to change name. Check it out. They're going to change their name. Start a new business. Tepco demands nuclear workers return payments. Anger past the tipping point. Now, Tepco is going to change their name so they can sell their energy around the country without prejudice or fear of the Fukushima nuclear disaster. The Japanese government owns Tepco. You, the Japanese people, own Tepco. The insanity continues. California official. Information on risk from Fukushima needs to be made public. State in contact with NRC. CBS Health scare over possible Fukushima radiation in Pacific caught fish. Surfer, I'd never go surfing right now. And if you're smart, you'll never go surfing again. Not in the Pacific Ocean anyway. It takes 3 years to get around the world. Okay, these 28,000 duckies, rubber duckies, prove that scientifically. And you can Google that. What did 28,000 rubber duckies teach us? And it'll tell you that this thing gets around the Earth in 3 years. Right around the 3-year mark. Plus it's airborne. No escape, kids. No escape. Radiation jumps around Fukushima plant now 1,000% previous levels. Tepco kept strontium-90 data secret for months. Let's see what the effects of strontium-90 do to people and things. Officials knew of increase, but too busy to do anything. Government holds Friday meetings about what can be done. You gotta remember they just got back from vacation, right? They quit having these meetings for quite a while. Yay, Yakuza. Host Fukushima may be one of the biggest events to ever affect us in modern times. Ernie Gunderson should be level 8 on the INES scale. Should be at least 3 8s and a 7. If you count the fuel pool fire number 4 as confirmed in NRC documents in the early days of this Fukushima incident. The insanity continues, folks, and the deeper we dig, the more crap we get. Professor's diary, Fukushima radioactive material has reached the west coast of June of 2013. I reported that last time. Over to Simply Info. Fukushima groundwater well hits 2.4 million becquerels per liter. Well 116 at seafront has again hit a new high. They keep hitting new highs every day. We don't know where that corium is. Over to Informative. Study confirms impossible to evacuate all residents before radiation exposure in wake of severe accidents. A research project conducted by the Research Institute on Environmental Economics in Japan has found that in the case of a severe accident at a number of nuclear power plants, it will take at least 12 hours to evacuate everyone within 30 kilometers of the facility. Some of these places are saying it's going to take 5 to 7 days to get everybody out of there. Impossible. It's impossible. Nuclear energy is not safe. It's not clean. It's a crime against humanity. Shut every nuclear power plant down. Every single one. Every ship. Every building. And let's deal with this mess. Or this mess is going to deal with us. That's about all I have for you today. Of course, if I missed anything, please let me know. Attach your comments or send me a message. Enjoy while you can, everybody. I am. Thanks.